actually like anti-elitism because it becomes it's kind of just kind of like who you know type situation when you get down to the line of it. So you don't judge somebody on performance, on abilities, on anything. It just literally becomes of a who you know type situation. It's kind of like when we're in Lebanon, you don't get a job unless you're in the game, unless you know people. And in America here, I think we're past that. We're more sophisticated than that.
No, we're not, bro.
We
You know, people I know that have gotten their jobs because they knew somebody. Like, we're not past that. It's like the same everywhere.
The higher up you get, the more prevalent it becomes.
Sure. So that's
why do you think there's like these DEI programs and stuff like that? It's because like literally like a lot of these people, in no fucking world would they ever get a job, because everybody who already has a job is just gonna get like, they're gonna get each other's kids into like a corporation or something.
Okay,
that's how it goes.
That's more like nepotism. That's a form of elitism, but we're talking more of like it's an ideology being an elitist. You know, it's like, I'm not fucking with you. Even if you work at this company and you're in it, I'm not fucking with you at all because you're not like you're not in my
Why
pool.
Why was Webjems chatting in here in the first place? Is it because you told him to come on and he was expecting something else, or what?
I mean, I'm pretty sure Webjems, anytime he's in the chats, in the gaming chats, or even it's always insulting me, which is fine. You can boo us or woo us. You know, at least you're making noise.
No, but answer my question. Like, why was he here to begin with? Like, if this is like such a peasant stream, like, why was he here?
It's not. Nobody's called it a peasant stream. I'm saying that his ideology.
Like, it's not worth his time. I'm asking you a question. So, like, if this chat is so not worth his time, why was he in here chatting?
It became beyond the stream. It was beyond the stream. It was more of like personal attacks, towards a group of individuals. We'll just keep it at that.
Can't stand for that.
But where does he get that? But the question is, where does he gain that? Did he hit the ladder? Where did he get this level of confidence? Who let him in?
The situation in question is that it's basically somebody living in California is inherently better than anybody living anywhere else in America or the world, all because they live in California. Is kind of the root of the rift here. That's what Abe got hit with.
Yeah, essentially. So it's kind of like, so in my eyes,
okay, I remember this comment. So basically, they said that you're retarded because you live in Michigan.
Yeah, basically.
I mean, okay.
So
there's something to that. Like, Michigan does suck compared to California.
It's propaganda. Like, people from California in certain places don't really realize how much they're brainwashed.
No, I lived in San Francisco for 2 years. It's a fucking shithole, and that state fucking sucks. And you couldn't pay me enough to move back to California. It's just like, when you spend something on a lot of money and somebody asks you how it is, and you always say, "Oh, it was amazing. It was the sickest thing ever," because you never want to admit that you just blew all your money. That's what living in California is like. You get sucked in the game, you get trapped, and you want to say how great it is, but deep down, you know you're getting fucking rocked by California the whole time.
But aren't like the economic opportunities out there like kind of unmatched though, right? Like,
no,
it's
bro.
real.
It depends.
Maybe 20 years ago, like,
all the FANG companies are out there, bro. Like all the FANG companies are there.
The employees can't even go downtown to work. They're scared. They're getting mugged, bro. Like, nobody wants to work in California.
Right, let's keep this more. Let's keep it more in the ideology of elitism, because the California culture and system, that's a little bit different, because it's like, did you gain this elite frame of mind because you were around the elite, and all of a sudden the facade is that you're a part of this class because you're around them. But in reality, if a true elitist won't accept you either just because you're around. They don't accept that either. But you have a false sense of elitism because you're there. And that's kind of the root of the philosophy what we're trying to digest right now.
You want to know what living in California is like? It's like buying a Cybertruck. You look like a fucking idiot. It's retarded. And then you're going to tell everybody how much you love it, even though it's the worst thing you've ever done in your life.
I mean, the weather's really nice. I'm playing devil's advocate here, right?
Yeah, but
I mean,
I don't...
At least you don't get 6 months of your life robbed by the wintertime.
Fuck that. You saved so much.
To his defense... To Webjems' defense, he never mentioned one time about California. To his defense, he never mentioned it. He never said it. But if you take that from what like the California ideology, if you take that and run with it, sure, you can put it. But I think his was more deep internal when it came down to like he's an elite, he's a superior now. He graduated, all because he's around it, all because he's there. You know, it's that kind of mentality that's troubling to me, and it's just like it holds Webjems back, and it holds many other people back. That facade that I'm an elitist because I'm around them.
I think that's just people they have to convince themselves that what they're doing makes them better, because I truly don't think it does. And like when you get so caught up in the tech bullshit, the California bullshit, whatever it is, like you have to brainwash yourself to a certain extent to continue to keep up with it. Otherwise, like you're gonna be miserable.
Yeah, I mean,
if you want nothing to do with California people, then like, I think that they probably all think that they're better than people that don't live in California, right? Oh, whatever.
I mean, you could argue that the average IQ of a California resident is higher than the majority of other states.
Okay.
okay, so let's ask
Maybe.
you, do you
I mean,
guys,
they do have,
now
like, a
that
lot
we
of
just
tech
kind of, we didn't, can
I
you
mean,
guys
that's not
openly say,
arguable. Let's pull up the statistic. It should be pretty simple.
can anybody say that if they're elitist in here? Can anybody like say, hey, they define themselves as an elitist?
Bro,
Oh,
everybody's
I
an
know who
elitist.
Webjems is now. Okay, I got it. And I know now why Abe is so mad at him.
I'm truly not mad at Webjems. There's nothing Webjems would ever say to me that will ever affect
Why would
me.
you Why would you even tell him to come watch this fight?
I believe he games as well.
Oh, okay. Well,
Glutton for
you should have
punishment.
known, you should have known what was coming, Abe.
No, we accept everybody in here. There's no we got doctors in this in the group, we got lawyers in the group, we got real estate owners in the group, we got business owners, we got high earners in the group, corporate earners in the, we have all sorts of people in here. There's no like this is a free platform for everybody. So there's no like, you could say that there's an elitist to this platform where you can't just come on the platform just to, actually you can, to be honest. We really accept anybody right now. But so nobody will nobody wants to admit if they're elitist or not.
Everybody's elitist, bro. Like I said, it's human nature.
Yeah, I'm struggling to understand what the definition of elitist exactly is here, but I agree with them, Rob, that like everybody becomes more and more elitist as you grow up the social ranks, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, Liz, have you ever gone up shopping and you're like, okay, am I gonna go to Meijer or am I gonna go to Walmart? And you're like, man, college I might have gone to Walmart, but I'm not dealing with the craziness today. I'm gonna go to Meijer. That's a real life thought process that probably thousands of people have every day in the Midwest. That's elitism.
Same thing, like, do you go to
I love that scenario.
do you still go to Payless, or did you start going to like Finish Line or Foot Locker?
Exactly.
What
Exactly.
I mean?
Bro, are you going to Aldi or Walmart?
Right. Spirit or, American or Delta. Like, come on, everybody makes those decisions and it all comes down to elitism. Do you have the means to put yourself in a situation that's less stressful?
Just because you do things that you think are higher class doesn't mean you think that all of a sudden anybody who goes to Walmart is a loser versus anybody who goes to Aldi is a winner. Yeah, you are. You're basically, that's what you're saying. You're saying that I go to Aldi, I'm better than those peasants at Walmart.
No, if you go to Walmart, chances are you're going to be waiting much longer to pay for your items. Walmart doesn't have tap to pay. Do you really want to, bring your card and your wallet in, or just use your phone and use Apple Pay? I mean, like, these small decisions.
No, you're missing the point.
Let's be real for a minute. People don't go to Walmart because they don't want to look at Walmart people. Straight up. That's why you don't go to Walmart.
They don't want
Like,
to deal with
don't give me all this like lines are too long. It's obvious why. It's because nobody wants to go and like deal with Walmart people.
I would agree. Meijer, like, I don't want to see people at Meijer. I don't want to see people at Walmart. Like, I'll go to nicer grocery stores for convenience, though, too.
I mean, I just go to Costco.
Look at Whole Foods. Like, people shop at Whole Foods, buy all their groceries there, and then you got the Meijer crowd. Like, there's levels to it, and it's all elitism, and it's based off capitalism.
It's not.
That's what they want us to do.
It's not.
It is, though.
And you described it properly. From your angle, yes, you're right. From the angle of like economic standpoint, like of like it's cheaper or nobody, tap to pay, all that stuff. That's not the conversation.